Have you guys ever wanted to apply for a new credit card before, but you wanted to know what your credit limit would be before you actually got approved for a card just to see if it's worth it or not? If so, then you guys clicked on the right video. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys 6 different credit cards that you guys can actually get pre-approved for that will show you what your credit limit would be without a hard pull to your credit. And then I'll also even let you guys know what specific credit bureaus these credit issuers are pulling from, so that way you guys know what credit card you guys should be going with at this very moment in your life. So if you guys want to know what specific credit cards these are, then make sure to watch this video all the way to the end, so that way you, sir or ma'am, do not miss out on any good financial information that can help you out. If you're already subscribed, then welcome back. But if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Ismael Sandiford, and you are now watching Just Money, where we talk about financial related topics such as personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics. So if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's get to today's video. Okay, so before I go over what these 6 credit cards are, I just quickly want to let you guys know any credit card that you guys ever get pre-approved for that shows you what your credit limit will potentially be is never going to be 100% guaranteed. So for example, if you guys got pre-approved for a credit card and it said you're going to receive a $7,500 credit limit, then I would say 6 times out of 10 you are actually going to receive that limit. But if you guys don't get that credit limit, then sometimes they'll give you something around that credit limit. Like they'll give you like a $6,500 credit limit, or even sometimes an $8,500 credit limit, depending on the case scenario. But now that you guys fully understand this, now let's quickly go over what these 6 credit cards are. So the first credit card we're going to be talking about is the famous Apple credit card. You guys can get pre-approved for this Apple credit card and see what your credit limit would potentially be with only a soft pull to your credit. All you guys need to do is go to the wallet app on your guys' iPhone and then click the plus sign on the top right screen. And if you guys don't have an iPhone, then you can just simply apply online on your guys' computer. But after you guys click that plus sign, all you have to do is click apply for the Apple credit card. All you would need to do then is just put your information in, and then after that, they're going to show you what your credit limit and APR would be if you guys choose to accept the credit card. Now you guys can either accept this if you want that credit limit and APR, or you guys can choose to decline it if you guys don't want it. But just know, if you guys do choose to accept the offer, it is going to be a hard pull on your credit, and they are going to be pulling from TransUnion. Before you guys accept this offer though, there's actually an Apple credit card hack you guys can do, so that way you guys don't get a hard pull to your guys' credit. So I highly recommend to do that, so that way you can avoid a hard inquiry to your guys' credit profile. If you guys don't know what the Apple credit card hack is, I actually made a full in-depth video on it not too long ago explaining what it is and how to do it. So if you guys are interested in watching that, so that way you guys don't get a hard pull on your guys' credit, then feel free to browse my YouTube channel, Just Money, or just hit the link in the description below, or just wait till this video is over and I'll put it at the end of this video for you guys to watch. But that's going to be your first credit card that will tell you what your credit limit would be before actually getting fully approved for it. Now let's move on to the second. Now the second credit card that will tell you what your credit limit would be potentially with only a soft pull to your guys' credit and not a hard pull is going to be any credit card with PenFed Credit Union. PenFed Credit Union has a pre-qualification tool on their website that will actually let you pre-qualify for a credit card with them with only a soft pull to your credit. So once you guys pre-qualify for one of their credit cards on their website, they will let you know what your credit limit would potentially be and if you want to go through with it or not. Now to get any credit card with PenFed, you guys do have to be banking with them. But the good thing about this financial institution is any one of you guys out there can definitely start banking with them. All you guys need is a minimum deposit of at least $5 into a savings account, and then you guys are good. But if you guys would like to know more about this credit union and how to start banking with them and other products that they offer, then I actually have a couple videos on this credit union. So feel free to browse my YouTube channel or hit the link in the description below. And just so you guys know, this credit union is going to be pulling from your guys' Equifax. And if you guys don't know what credit card you guys should be applying for with this credit union, then I would definitely personally go with the Power Cash Rewards credit card, because that is the only credit card that they have that will give you actual cash back on your purchases. But moving on to our third credit card now, that's going to tell you what your credit limit would be with only a soft pull to your guys' credit. The third credit card on our list is going to be called the GM Rewards credit card, which is definitely a sleeper credit card. I'm not going to dive in too much about this credit card in this video because I do have plans of making a full in-depth video on this credit card soon. But what I will say about this credit card is they will show you what your credit limit would be with only a soft pull to your guys' credit. So they would soft pull your credit to see what your credit limit and APR would potentially be, and if you guys choose to accept the offer, then it is going to be a hard pull on your guys' credit. And just so you guys know, they are going to be pulling from TransUnion just like Apple. And also really quick, if you guys are finding any of this information helpful, if you guys could do me a favor and hit the like button, I would really appreciate it because it really helps me out a lot. And then it's also a dope way to help support the channel. But anyways, moving on to our fourth credit card now, which is going to be coming from NASA Federal Credit Union. Now to get credit cards with this credit union, you do have to be banking with them. So if you guys want to know how to start banking with them, I actually made a full in-depth video on this credit union. So if you guys want to watch that, feel free to browse my YouTube channel or hit the link in the description below, or just wait till this video is over and I'll put it at the end of this video for you guys to watch. And the good thing about applying for one of their credit cards is that it is going to be a soft pull on your credit just to see what your credit limit would potentially be, and they are going to be pulling from Experian. And the good thing about getting credit cards from credit unions versus actual banks is, for the most part, and usually, typically, credit unions are always going to give you a higher credit limit than what you would have gotten from an actual bank like Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, that kind of stuff. So always go to the credit unions for the higher credit limits. But once you guys get pre-approved for a credit card with NASA Federal Credit Union, they are going to show you what potentially your credit limit would be if you guys do decide decide to go through with the offer. And again, they are going to be pulling from Experian if you guys want to go through with the offer. Now, the next credit card we're going to be talking about is going to be coming from KeyPoint Credit Union, and they are going to be pulling from Experian just like NASA Federal Credit Union. Now, again, just like the other credit unions we just talked about, you do have to be banking with them in order to get a credit card with them. But the good thing is for you guys is that they're not geo restricted, and any one of you guys out there can literally start banking with them. I actually made a full in-depth video on this credit union not too long ago, I believe like a week or two ago. So if you guys want to watch that, feel free to browse my YouTube channel or hit the link in the description below, because I definitely show you guys how to start banking with them. And also really quick, any credit union that I talked about in this video, there's not going to be a minimum credit score requirement in order to get any credit cards with them, because the thing about credit unions is they don't base your approval just solely off of your credit score. They base it off your entire credit profile. So you could potentially have a low credit score like in the 600s and still get approved for any of these credit cards with the credit unions. But the thing that's good about getting credit cards with KeyPoint Credit Union is there's 0% intro APR that they have on either purchases or balance transfers on every single credit card that they offer. So if you guys wanted to do a balance transfer on any of these credit cards and pay no interest on it for about 16 months, then this is a credit union that you guys need to start tapping in with. But again, this credit union is going to show you what your credit limit would be if you were to apply for a credit card with them without a hard pull to your credit. And again, they are going to be pulling from Experian. But anyways, moving on to our last credit card now that will show you what your credit limit would be without actually going through with the approval. The last credit card that I'm going to be mentioning is going to come from Dover Federal Credit Union. And a card you guys can actually get with them that I personally recommend is going to be called a Dover Cashback card, which pretty much gives you 2% cash back on every purchase that you make. Now, to get credit cards with this credit union, you do have to be banking with them, but luckily for you guys, I did mention them in a video before, so I'll link it down below in the description if you guys want to watch that video, so that way you guys can know how to start banking with them and know they are not geo restricted. But if you guys want to see what your credit limit would be before you apply for this credit card, all you have to do is use the pre-qualification tool that says check your rate, and that right there is going to let you know what your credit limit would potentially be if you were to go through with the credit card with a hard pull on your credit. And just so you guys know, they are going to be pulling from Experian just like NASA Federal Credit Union and KeyPoint Credit Union. The thing about all the credit cards that I mentioned in this video to you guys is that for the most part, they're always going to give you a high credit limit compared to what you would have gotten with different credit issuers or even different banks. So that's why I'm mostly recommending credit cards with credit unions, because I know for the most part, people that are subscribed to me, they want those high credit limits. I know you guys. And honestly, I'm not here to waste anybody's time. If you guys are subscribed to me, I know you guys are trying to get straight to the bag, so that's why I'm here to help. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. I hope you guys found value in any of this information as always. Let me know in the comments below what credit cards you think should have been on this list, and maybe I'll make a part 2 soon. Don't forget to get your free stock at Robinhood that could potentially be worth all the way up to $200 when you guys use my link in the description below. And also, if you guys are looking for a high yield savings account, I personally use SoFi, so that's what I would recommend using. If you guys use my link in the description below, then you can potentially earn all the way up to $325 of free money, so I definitely wouldn't snooze on that while the offer is still available. And also really quick, I do offer one-on-one consultations. If you guys want to speak to me personally, the link is always going to be in the description below. But if you guys want the chance to win a free 15-minute consultation from me, then comment the word free game in the comments below and send an email to my business email stating what you guys would like to talk about. I do pick a winner every Monday. But if you guys made it to the end of the video, then I truly do appreciate you guys. We just hit 59,000 subscribers at the time of this recording, so I do appreciate all who watch. I do post weekly videos for those that don't know, and if you guys haven't yet already, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't yet already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time I post a new video. And again, we talk about personal and business credit, real estate, and other financial related topics, so if that's something you're into, then you're probably going to want to consider subscribing. We talk about how to get high limits on your guys' credit cards, how to boost your personal credit, how to get business credit. We talk about real estate, we talk about mortgage loan programs, we talk about all that. So this is your one-stop shop. And really quick, for those that don't know, I'm a licensed real estate agent and a licensed mortgage loan originator. So if you guys are looking to purchase or sell a home in Southern California, all my information is always going to be in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.